From backyard Barbies to volunteer halls, you can hear that spirit in the weekend calls. Doesn't take gold, just a soul that cares. They're doing good stuff everywhere.
This is Doing Good Stuff. We should say good day to Adam from Banno as well. He's enjoying the show. Nice to have you on board, Adam. Now, this segment we've created called Doing Good Stuff because we want to talk to people who are doing good stuff. It seemed like a really good name for the segment. Now, we were introduced during the week via Facebook, as it happened, to an organisation called Sikh Volunteers Australia. That's S-I-K-H, not S-E-E-K. Sikh Volunteers Australia. And the CEO is Jaswinder Singh. Hello, Jaswinder.
Hello, mate. How are you?
Good. You've got Neil here. The other voice you've already spoken to is Grant. Thanks for joining us on Doing Good Stuff. We think you're doing good stuff. Tell us what you're up to down in the Colac part of the world.
So a part of our work is what we do is providing the disaster relief support services in terms of freshly cooked vegetarian meals. And that's when we got to know that the Colac has undergone a significant bushfire we did there.
Okay. So you're doing this in other places as well, obviously, but at the end of the day, the same kind of thing. You're doing disaster relief and helping out the people who are volunteering.
Yes. So we are based in Langwarrin in Southeast, and we are doing these services since 2014. And we have three different kind of services. One is our regular meal services that we do in the most of the southeastern suburbs, 9 times in a week. For 6 days, 9 times 6 days a week. That's how it works. Now, in 7 council areas under 41 suburbs, we do provide home freshly cooked vegetarian meals to the people through our food vans, and on the Sundays we do the home delivery. The second services, which is the disaster relief, if God forbid, if there is ever a bushfire, flood, storm, anything happens, any area, we try to go up there. And we tend to provide people with the freshly cooked hot vegetarian meals. And apart from that, we provide them emotional support as well. We tend to listen to them. Whatever they are going through, we listen to them. That's the second service. And the third part of our service is interfaith and multicultural activities, which is mostly concentrated in the Melbourne and Southeast region. So these are the services that we provide.
How did this all come about? Who started the actual organisation together?
Not just one person. A couple of people started it together. The thoughts were there since very long. I will say early 2012 or 2013. But we really don't know what to do and how to do. At that time, all of the people who started it were like first-generation migrants, pretty much students, want to give back into the community, but really don't know how to do that. And, first step is always a bit harder.
Yeah.
And that's how it's all been started, that we came into this beautiful country. We are living here. We are enjoying everything in abundance. We have freedom of speech. We have education, good healthcare facilities. What is our give back to the community? How after 50 years or 60 years, our generations will remember that when you guys come to me about us at that time, that when you guys come up to in this country, what is your give back? So with all these thoughts, we started up this organization. Initially, we don't know what to do. We do not have massive amounts of funds or anything like that. As I said, all international students, not much resources available. So we started devoting our time. We started volunteering with other non-for-profit organizations. And slowly we established this organization of our own, and we started volunteering for other non-for-profit organizations, and slowly we started with food and relief services.
Now, this might be a silly question, Jaswinder, but are all members of the organisation, are they Sikhs?
Not at all.
No, okay, because there's a bit of a giveaway in the name.
Yes, because what happens is that when we started this organization, yes, at that time we are all Sikh. And what happens is, even when we are putting up the name, we thought, what should we call ourselves? We thought, okay, because giving up your time, donating your time in Australian language, in Western world, in English, it is called volunteerism. We don't know before that. So for us, it is seva. That's what we called it. But in English, it is called volunteer work. So we got to know that, okay, we are volunteers. So we can call ourselves volunteer group. But volunteer group is very generic. So be specific. So we say, all right, we call ourselves Sikh volunteers because we are Sikh. And we have a friend who was like a bit footy enthusiastic, and he comes up with a suggestion that every footy team that got famous, they named themselves after the suburb. So we asked them, we are in Dandenong, what do you want us to do? We call ourselves Sikh volunteers Dandenong? He said, yeah, that would be a good idea. I said, all right, if you're thinking, at least think big. So make ourselves Sikh volunteers Victoria. And then somebody says, yeah, if you're thinking it's not cost you any money, think at least very big. Call ourselves Australia. So that's how the name puts up. But once that name is being registered, after that, a lot of people, you can say, people from every faith, every walk of life started joining us. And we are very proud to say that we are a very multicultural group. We have Christians, we have Muslims, we have Hindus, we have Buddhists, we have Baha'is, we have Jews volunteering with us, people who speak many languages volunteering with us. Everyone is welcome as long as they want to serve the humanity.
When they become Sikh Volunteers World, we'll know they're thinking really, really big, won't we?
Yep, we are.
Now, help the folks who are unaware. Sikhs are predominantly from India. That's correct, isn't it?
Yes, you can say northwest region. In the 18th century, we used to have our own kingdom there under the Sikh rulers. And like in the beginning of the colonial rule, in, you can say, 1850s, we lost that kingdom. And once the British left the India into a divided state, our kingdom was divided into two countries, India and Pakistan. So now we belong to the both sides. So yes, majority of the Sikhs live in India, but there are Sikhs in the Pakistan as well. So you can say we are in the northwest region of Indian subcontinent.
I'm going to look like an idiot here, but is that the Punjab?
Yes, it is Punjab. Oh. So there is a Punjab in India, and then there is a Punjab in Pakistan.
Oh, there you go. Because I have spent some time in Gurugram, just outside of New Delhi, and I thought the area north of there was where the Sikhism was quite strong.
Yes, so Gurugram is a state called Haryana. That is the third subdivision state from the first formed state Punjab. And basically it is like 20 kilometers from our hometown, which is Faridabad.
Now, if somebody wants to get involved with you, what's their best way of contacting your organisation?
I would say go to our website, find up the interest of registration form first, the volunteer registration form. Once we receive that form, we actually go into the details that where the person lives, how much time they can volunteer with us, what are the skills and attributes they have, like working with children check, having a police check is mandatory, and having a valid visa to work in as a volunteer in Australia is mandatory. These things are mandatory. And once we have everything in place, we ask the person to come for an induction. Once the person is being inducted, then we request them that what kind of volunteering work they want to do, and based on their interest, we start getting them involved.
Well, we are very, very pleased to have found out about you. We are particularly thankful for the work you're doing in our region down there in the Colac and Otways area. Jaswinder Singh from Sikh Volunteers Australia. It's SIKH if anyone's looking for it on the internet, or you can find them on Facebook as well. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for doing good stuff.
Thanks a lot. Thank you.